Hi everyone, Liz Treadwell here, and this screencast will show you how to publish your crowdsourcing project. So right now I'm on a crowdsourcing project that I have drafted. You can tell it's in draft mode if you see this blue banner and then also this preview header at the top. So we're going to assume that I've filled out everything I need to fill out and I am ready to move forward. So what you'll do is you'll click this Submit for Review button on the right-hand side of your page, confirm that you're ready to submit it for review, and then you're taken to the Request Invoice form. So the first step is to fill out all of the fields that have an asterisk next to them. And basically what this is going to do is it's going to get sent to our accounting team, and then they will generate an invoice based on your prize amount and send it to the person that you add here. If that's you, then you will get an email with an invoice and instructions on how to pay it. So once you've filled everything out, you click the Submit button. So I'm not going to actually go through that step here. But what will happen next is that your page will actually get sent to one of our expert challenge reviewers, and they will go through, make sure that you've just done all the required steps, filled in a submission form, putting your judging criteria, legal agreement, things like that. And then they'll also review just the overall content, making sure that your overview section makes sense, your guidelines are clear, that the timeline also makes sense based on, when you want people to start entering, when the submission deadline is, so on and so forth. Obviously, we generate an automatic recommended timeline for you, but if you've made edits to it, they just double check that it all makes sense still based on what you're asking. And then they will be able to send you feedback. So they'll either just write out approve your page if it all looks good and you're good to go, then the invoice will be sent to you, or they will reject your challenge and then you will receive feedback on what edits you should make to improve it. If you receive one of those notices that they have feedback for you, just come back to your page, go back into your edit dashboard, and make the changes that they have requested. And then once you've done that, you go back and then click the Submit for Review button again. You obviously won't be prompted to input your invoice information again, but it will send a notification to the challenge designer for them to go in and review it, make sure you made the changes, and then approve it. The invoice can take up to 24 hours to receive. And then with the review process and everything, we do recommend that if you have a launch date coming up, that you start this process maybe 2 or 3 days before then, just to ensure there's enough time for you to make any edits if there are any, and then obviously to receive and pay the invoice. And then once the invoice has been paid, we will obviously approve it and get it published for you, and it'll go live at the time and date that you have put in your timeline section. And of course, if you need to expedite the process, you can feel free to reach out to us directly at GetHelp, that's GETHELP, at HeroX.com, and we can get it moving forward a bit faster if you're on a time crunch. And so that is how you publish a crowdsourcing project on HeroX.